Welcome everybody, this is the Dark Souls Soul Level 1 run playthrough. If you want to see more of this, please check out in the description, there's a link to the original stream VOD where I streamed. Check out my other streams, I stream semi-regularly, so that's really something to check out. If you want to see more Dark Souls content, leave a like and subscribe, it helps out a huge amount. And now we move on to the run. This is Dark Souls Remastered. So, we're creating a character. Yeah, let's create our standard character. Sex female, class. We want the Pyromancer. Because the Pyromancer is the only class that has soul level 1. That's why we're taking Pyromancer. We are getting the master key. And yeah, I don't know. Slim physique. Face. I don't know. I always like this one, I think. Color, dark blue. I think that should be it. So, let's begin the game of Dark Souls. Why not?
In the age of ancients, the world was unformed, shrouded by fog. A land of grey crags, arch trees, and everlasting dragons. But then there was fire, and with fire came disparity. Heat and cold, life and death, and of course, light and dark. Then from the dark they came and found the souls of lords within the flame. Nito, the first of the dead. The Witch of Izalith and her daughters of Chaos. Gwyn, the Lord of Sunlight, and his faithful knights. And the furtive pygmy, so easily forgotten. With the strength of lords, they challenged the dragons. Gwyn's mighty bolts peeled apart their stone skins. The witches weaved great firestorms. Nito unleashed a miasma of death and disease. And Seath the Scaleless betrayed his own, and the dragons were no more. Thus began the Age of Fire. But soon the flames will fade, and only dark will remain. Even now, there are only embers, and man sees not light, but only endless nights amongst the living are seen carriers of the accursed dark side.
So, I muted myself during that. It's my favorite Souls intro ever. It's so good. It's so fucking good. This intro is just perfect for any Souls game.
The undead are corralled and led to the north. Where they are locked away to await the end of the world.
There we are.
This is your fate.
So yeah, finally Control. This runs at 60 FPS, by the way. I don't know. You won't probably see it on stream, but this is buttery smooth. This is real buttery smooth. So this feels great. My first Dark Souls playthrough was on the Switch version that runs at 30, and it's night and day, really. Yeah, I don't care about any of you. So yeah, I don't know how much I should explain about this game. If you haven't played it, do it. Just do it. You can watch. Let's say you can watch until maybe Bell Gargoyles. That's the earliest the game should click with you. For me, it was Taurus Demon. After Taurus Demon, I defeated Taurus Demon. That's where the game clicked for me finally. And they played all the way through after this. It took me some time to get used to this game, but you should definitely watch this playthrough. We are going a little bit out of order. We are going to sequence break a little bit because we have the master key. If you play this game for the first time, don't take the master key. Under all circumstances, don't take the master key. Seriously. This game has a certain boss order in mind. At least a certain order you are supposed to go. I mean, it doesn't really forcefully push you in that direction, but it does sort of softly push you in a certain boss order. And you should probably listen to the game if you are playing this for the first time. Here we go. Trigger the Asylum Demon. And just get away. There's another bonfire down here. Here we go. Isn't there a skeleton down here? Yeah, there's an archer over there, which we are going to equip. What the fuck is that? Where we are going to equip the shields. You know. Finally. Here we go. We'll take the hand axe and make our way through. I'm going to speedrun this beginning section. This is probably the easiest section of the game. It's relatively easy. You can't really... Oh no! What is that boulder going to do?
You, thank goodness. I'm done for, I'm afraid. I'll die soon. Then, I wish to ask something of you. You and I, we're both undead.
Yes, I'm going to hear you out.
Thou who art undead, and thine exodus from the undeadest, when thou ringest the bell of awakening. Well, now you know. Oh, an Estus flask. Oh,
so we gain the Estus flask, which is basically our healing. And the key that opens this gate. Or I think the gate can be opened only from this side. Maybe that's it. So yeah, resting at a bonfire basically restores all our health, all our Estus flasks. So that's it. Got sidetracked a little. Here we go. What? Am I stupid or something? It's over there. So yeah, this beginning section is really where the game just basically focuses on getting you started. There's not really too much intrigue here. This one has the Pyromancer flame with it. So yeah, we're a Pyromancer, that's why we have the Pyromancer flame. We can cast fire spells, which means Pyromancy. It's weird to me that Pyromancer is the only class with a soul level of 1. That's a little bit weird. This parry was for a certain person that's that made a huge Dark Souls list, and now his videos are popping off on YouTube. That parry was for him because I wanted to show him that I can actually parry in this game. I finally learned how to parry in Dark Souls 1. I want to see if I can beat Gwyn with parry this time. I mean, that's funny, right? So yeah, what you are supposed to do is jump on top of the Asylum Demon and use the jump attack. I usually don't use shields because I two-hand my weapons most of the time. Especially in Dark Souls 3, but yeah. This fight is piss easy. Like, it's extremely easy. That's it. And with that, we are out of the Undead Asylum in speedrun time. What was it, like 5 minutes? If I didn't have to explain things, probably would be faster.
Only in the ancient legends it is stated that one day an undead shall be chosen.
All of this is super iconic. Like, Dark Souls is super iconic. Obviously. Especially the first game. A lot of people disregard this game for some reason. I mean, yeah, it does have a weak ending, like, section. It's not as bad as people make it out to be, but it could be better. It starts off really well, and it could be better. I mean, it's 1,000 times better than Dark Souls 2. Dark Souls 2 doesn't have a good section, really. Not really. Each section has a few strengths and a ton of weaknesses. So, there we go. Let's talk to this guy.
What do we have? Let me guess. Fate of the undead, right? But there's no salvation here. You look. Well, since you're here, there are. At one's up above in the undead church. The other is far. Ring them both. Not much to go on. So, off you go. It is why you came, isn't it?
Okay. That's it. So, we are at Firelink Shrine. There's not much to do here. Let's equip the Pyromancer Flame, by the way. So we can actually cast Fireball. I'm going to try to do some of the quest lines. But you should really watch out lore videos of this game if you really want to know. If you really want to know what's going on. This guy is a fucking asshole. And I'm going to murder him later. I can tell you that much, right? So, first things first, something we don't need to do. But I don't care, really, is going down here. So yeah, if you play this casually, and not a soul level 1 run, you should probably run through here. You just need to run into here, into these areas, and just grab everything. And just run through. Fuck. I think I'm doomed. No, I'm not. Okay. Run up to this grave especially, because it's the best weapon in the game, the Zweihander? Zweihander. I'm going to use the German pronunciation, fuck you. It's a Zweihander. If you die, that's not a problem at this stage in the run. I just pick up Zweihander for reasons. I have a great attachment to that weapon, especially in the first game. It's such a great weapon. This one can carry you through the entire game, I swear. If you're having trouble, try it out. It's a great sword, so it's heavy and clunky, but it has certain qualities that make it absolutely great. So I just do that out of duty, by the way, in the soul level 1 run, because I don't need Zweihander. Because I can't really use it. You need a bunch of strength to use it. And I can't level up, so... This is Pyromancer, by the way. It's really strong. Come on. Especially in the early game, it's really strong. It becomes weaker later. But it's always good to use. And it makes some of the early bosses easier, especially on a soul level 1 run. I don't really enjoy magic builds in this game that much. My first build was pure strength build, so... And that's my way to go in this game. You can fall down here to get certain other items. I don't know if I should do this. I mean, I'll probably introduce a death counter in the video. Maybe. So yeah, you can get a Ring of Sacrifice here. Here we go. I don't know how long I will stream. I will stream maybe a little bit more tomorrow. I want to get through this game on stream. And I hope I can do that. Go, turn around. There's a rat over here. The only thing I don't like about this axe is that you can't really hit enemies very well that are small, like the rat. Your light attack just goes over them. And yeah, we're moving relatively quickly through the game. Oh, fuck you. I'm not going to stop. The run is going to slow down anyway at one point. So it's going to heavily slow down. Once we get to a certain point, it's just going to come to a creaking halt. Here we go. Yeah, there's a fucking dragon, by the way. You won't fight him. There are no dragons in the base game. I mean, you can fight him theoretically, but you don't have to. Also, yeah, you have to stand still to consume Estus Flask. That is something that's remedied in future games. As I say remedied, but it's a very deliberate design decision on the game makers, on FromSoft, and especially Miyazaki to have it that way, because it's tight. We have tight windows for everything. Here we go. With these lance guys, I usually love to just, you know, bait them into attacking me and then just stabbing them from behind. That's usually what works best with these lance guys. There's a way down here, right? This part always confuses me heavily. I don't know why. It's just so weird. The layout is just so weird. And there's tons of enemies here as well. We can use assaults pretty soon. That's why I'm doing this right now. Let's get up here. Throwing knives. This is at the start again. You can also fall down here. I think there is a place where you can just fall down there. We haven't been in here yet. Write down in the comments if I missed something, by the way. Something important. I have played this game before, but I'm not perfect. So I haven't even kindled this this bonfire. So here's a pretty central bonfire for us. So here basically just run through and deal with the enemies in here. Here we go. Usually, dealing with regular enemies is just a battle of Stay away as far as you can. Stay away, let them attack, and then attack back once the opening is there. These are annoying, the fire throwers. These are a little bit annoying. So let's clear this area out a little bit. I'm also not sure if I'm going to visit Blighttown in the slightest. Or if I'm just going to, you know, skip it. Can't get on this, right? Is there any point for this? Not really, I guess. We haven't been in here. Hitting walls is the worst, by the way. I hate hitting walls. Also, if you find destructible environments, just roll through them, don't attack through them. Sometimes if you attack through destructible environments like this, there are NPCs stuck there. I think in one of the barrels is an NPC, and if you attack him, you're basically going to aggro him, which is not really good. Or you kill him, which is not really great, to be honest. Wow. Also in tight spaces like this, the camera starts to act a little bit weird. I'm looking for something. Was this before this? Maybe. Might have been over here. I just missed it. This game is definitely going to kick our ass at one point. And I'm going to get frustrated a lot, and yeah, this didn't work. Right. Because I'm stupid. Here we go. Also, you can dual wield most weapons. Is probably a pretty good option. To dual wield most weapons. Isn't he over here? Yeah.
Well, you seem to have your wit. Then you are a will. I trade for some.
So yeah, this is a merchant. And we should probably get the residence key. If you miss the residence key, later you're going to probably regret it, because there's a door you need to open it. Also, I want the reinforced club, because people have told me that this is one of the best weapons you can get. Let's get a second one. Why not?
Thank you,
This is probably one of the best weapons you can get, especially if you upgrade it. But it's a little bit heavy. How much equipment load do we have? Okay, this one is definitely a heavy weapon. Maybe I'll stick with the axes, but for now we are going to try this one out. People are arguing whether this club is better or the axis is better. No. Do I have invasions on? Can I turn these off? Network settings, region matchmaking. Yeah, that's great showing it on stream. That doesn't matter to me. I don't know. I hope I can keep people from invading me. Because I generally don't play online in these games. I certainly don't know why I did this right now. So yeah, resting at a bonfire will respawn enemies. That's why what I did was just a stupid idea in general. Because we don't want to respawn enemies. Oh, you can go in here, right? And get this one? Yeah. This treasure chest. Gold pine resin, huh? I'm not sure if I should use the club because it's so heavy. And I don't know if it has enough if it does enough damage to back it up. I mean, I use a Zweihander, and that one is really heavy. So if that one is really heavy, if I want to use this, it needs to at least do a similar amount of damage to the Zweihander. Here we go. Avoid this barrel. Come on. Seriously. We'll come back here later. So there's no need to explore everything right now. So let's go immediately into the boss room. And I always like to turn around first and explore up here. Explore in quotation marks. Oh, come on. Seriously? Oh my fucking god. What am I fucking doing? Yeah, that one was on me. Climb up here. Let's try this again. I don't know why I had so much problem with these archers. It's a one-hit kill. So, next boss. Also be careful of the range of your fireballs. I think I told you before, you can make a lot of bosses really irrelevant. Especially the first ones. Ouch. That one hurt a lot. It's not an easy boss, but it's a solid first boss. The first time I beat this guy, he fell down. So as you might notice, he jumps around a little bit. And sometimes the game just bugs and he just falls. And it's the funniest thing ever. Oh. But yeah, just take your time. Wait for an opening. Jump in with a heavy attack. And then run out again. It's pretty simple. That's Taurus Demon. So I think we should move on.